On a quiet Wednesday morning in Huntsville, Alabama, everything changed. 5 gunshots shattered the calm. A woman screamed. Then, silence. Nadia Diana Perkins was 19 years old. She was from Montgomery, Alabama, a city just 2 hours south of Huntsville. To those who knew her, she wasn't just another student. She was joy. Her parents described her as a ball of sunshine, someone who saw the good in everyone, who gave advice, who looked out for others. She was goofy. She loved to sing. She loved to dance. And she loved to share her life. Nadia was a vlogger capturing everyday moments with warmth and authenticity. She wasn't performing for attention. She was just being herself. And that was enough. After graduating high school, Nadia took her next step enrolling at Alabama A&M University to study criminal justice. She wanted to protect people, to serve justice. The painful irony of that decision would only become clear later. The last time Nadia spoke to her parents was Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. It was a normal call. She was stressed about a test. Nothing felt wrong. Nothing felt urgent. No one knew. It would be the last time they would ever hear her voice. Huntsville is known as a city of opportunity, a place tied to innovation, science, and NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center. From the outside, it looks like progress. But like every city, there's another side, one that exists behind closed doors, where arguments turn into violence, where relationships become dangerous. At Candlewood Apartments, just minutes from campus, Nadia was stepping into independence for the first time. It was supposed to be a safe place to start over, a place to study, to grow, to figure out who you are. Instead, it became a crime scene. Her boyfriend's name was Ahmad Khalil Barney. He was 20 years old. He and Nadia Perkins were in a relationship. Nadia had told her parents about him. That detail matters. She called home and brought him up, which means something about the situation was worth mentioning. Her parents listened, and what they heard concerned them enough to give her a direct warning. Do not keep going over there. Those were not casual words. That was a parent's gut feeling speaking out loud. Nadia was 19. She was away from home for the first time, building her independence, finding her footing. Like many young people in new relationships, she was navigating something she may not have fully understood yet. But at some point, she made a decision. She decided the relationship needed to end. That decision would cost her everything. That Wednesday morning, what started as a dispute escalated into something irreversible. The sun was up. The city was moving. At Candlewood Apartments on Julia Street, it looked like any other ordinary morning. Students heading to class, neighbors going about their day. Nothing to suggest that within hours this address would be the center of a homicide investigation. Then a fight broke out inside one of the apartments. Nobody outside that room knows exactly how it started or how quickly it turned. Witnesses didn't see what happened inside the apartment, but they heard it. 5 gunshots, fast, loud, unmistakable, a scream for help, then silence. That silence was the most terrifying sound of all.
What was that?
Around 9 a.m., Huntsville police received a shots-fired call. Officers rushed to the area of Julia Street. When they arrived, the complex appeared still, but something was wrong and everyone could feel it. Officers began moving through the property. Then bystanders, people who had heard the shots, people who had heard the screaming, directed police to a specific building within the complex. Officers approached. They entered. Inside one of the apartments, they found Nadia Diana Elise Perkins. She was 19 years old. She was a freshman. Her death was ruled a homicide. And just like that, a normal morning became a murder investigation, but the person responsible was missing. Ahmad Khalil Barney had fled. Within hours, a full-scale manhunt began. Multiple agencies joined the search: Huntsville Police, U.S. Marshals, Madison County Sheriff's Office, and Alabama A&M University Police. This wasn't just a local case anymore. This was urgent. Then on Friday morning, the 6th of March, 2026, Huntsville Police made a public move. They released Ahmad Khalil Barney's name and photograph to the community. They urged anyone with information to call it in immediately. The message was direct. This man was wanted for murder, and the public's help was needed to bring him in.
We have breaking news tonight. Authorities have identified the suspect as Ahmad Khalil Barney. He is wanted for murder, and police warn not to approach.
The response was almost immediate. A tip came in placing Barney near a gas station at the intersection of Jordan Road and Shields Road. Officers moved fast. Within a short time, the area looked nothing like a normal Friday morning. Police vehicles flooded the streets. K-9 units were deployed. Drones lifted into the sky. A large perimeter was established around the surrounding area, including stretches of thick Alabama woodland. Then came a decision that showed just how seriously authorities were taking this. Several Madison County schools were placed on secure status. Parents across the area held their breath. Teachers locked their classroom doors. An entire community paused because one man was on the run. Then, another call came in, this time across town. Officers responded to a student apartment complex on Century Street, and just after 2 p.m. on Friday, the 6th of March, 2026, Ahmad Khalil Barney was taken into custody. No struggle, no incident, just handcuffs and the end of a 2-day manhunt that had put an entire city on edge. But the fight for justice was just beginning. Ahmad Khalil Barney was booked into Madison County Jail. He was charged with murder and domestic violence in connection with the death of Nadia Perkins. Students mourned. Faculty grieved. A campus lost one of its own. Nadia's parents spoke publicly through unimaginable pain. They remembered her as she truly was, a light, a daughter. Nadia's parents told local news about the last time they heard her voice. It was Tuesday, the 3rd of March, 2026, the day before she was killed. She had called them not about anything alarming. She was frustrated about a test. It was the kind of phone call parents get all the time from their college kids. Ordinary, forgettable. Except it wasn't because it was the last one. When they described their daughter, their words were simple and full of love. Nadia was a ball of sunshine. She always tried to see the best in everyone. Always tried to give good advice to everyone. She always tried to look out for the best. She was silly. She was goofy. She loved to sing. She loved to dance. And then they spoke about Barney. We knew of him because she called us about him. They had been talking for about a couple of weeks, months. We told her, do not keep going over there. They warned her. She had reached out to them about him. Something had felt off enough to bring it up enough for her parents to tell her to stay away. That warning was given. That danger was felt, and still, it was not enough to stop what happened. This story isn't just tragic. It's a warning. 1. Trust your instincts. When something feels off, it usually is. 2. Leaving can be the most dangerous moment. Walking away from the wrong person can escalate risk. Don't do it alone. Tell someone. Make a plan. 3. Community saves lives. One tip ended a manhunt. One call made a difference. Before we end, remember Nadia for who she was. A 19-year-old girl, a dreamer, a vlogger, a daughter who loved deeply and lived fully. She deserved to be protected. If this story moved you, share it. Because awareness matters, and stories like Nadia's should never be forgotten.